Saturday. What up? What up? Looks like everything's working good. Yay! Hello, hello. Turn on a little music here. Saturday, March 30th. You know what? Maybe I should go get my Easter greetings. I think I will do that. Since it's almost Easter, we'll get the Easter greetings blocks out. Yeah. All right, guys, please don't forget to click the like button. If you are looking for a reading, all my information is pinned right here on the screen. I am going to pin links to my Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal here. To all platforms. Let's see. No, it is not free reading. All my information is right here on how much it costs. Okay. All right, there we go. All right. Oh, I think maybe I. All right, here we go. Okay. All right. Okay, if anyone's looking for a reading, please let me know. All my prices are up here on the board. Hello and welcome. If you're looking for a reading, there's my information. My Easter greetings up there. I'll leave that up for the next couple days for Easter. Hello and welcome. I'm gonna get me some coffee. No, no, I don't have a WhatsApp or whatever. Yeah, I don't have a WhatsApp. Really? I don't want one. What the heck? Hello and welcome. Better than a doorknob in here. Hello and welcome. Hello, hello. Donation list is open. All my information right here. Prices if you're interested in getting a reading. Oops. Hello, hello, and welcome. Donations are open. Hello and welcome. Hi, Lynn. How are you, man? What's up, girl? How are ya? I'm all just eating and lurking in my channel. Oh, there's not much to lurk on. I don't really have anybody in here. I'm reading for myself right now. I had a reading this morning from someone that told me that my daughter would be contacting me in May. So now I am clarifying with my Lenormand card, seeing what I get there. It would that I mean that's all she told me. May or Cancer season. So I mean that there really wasn't much to it. That's a time frame reading. You know how those are. So now I'm clarifying with the Lenormand. asking what will be said or what to expect or whatever. And I've been trying to figure it out. The Lenormand isn't so hard to figure out when you read for yourself, but for me, the tarot is. So, I don't know. I do like this, though. The letter and the heart here came out at the end, and that's like loving communication. But you know, at this point, I wouldn't even care if she chewed my ass. It don't even have to be loving communication. Anything. I don't care if it's one freaking letter on a text. Anything at this point would be. I mean, even if she yelled at me, called me a bitch, anything I would take over this nothing. Yeah, I had a psychic and mediumship practice last night. It was more getting a wonderful message from the readers I was paired up with. Oh, nice! Getting wonderful messages from the readers. Like your mother came through 2 different mediums. Oh, that's nice. I love that. That's so cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I see how it plays out with you and your daughter. I mean, there literally has been zero, nothing, zero, nothing for 3 years. Hell, it's been over 3 years now. Like nothing. Not even kiss my ass, I hate your guts, nothing. And it's really starting to piss me off. Maybe piss me off is not the right words, but I mean nothing, Lynn. Zero, zilch. Does your other daughter talk to her? No, not really. I mean, if like, okay, Easter's coming up tomorrow, right? So she'll probably see her. I mean, and I'm sure I think they like, they'll speak to each other. It's not like they hate each other or anything like that, but they're not close. My oldest daughter's scared to tell Ella the truth about her dad. because she's living on that property down there that's her dad's parents' property, and she's scared that his mom will kick her out if she tells her sister the truth about her dad. And I've told her not to worry about it because spirits told me a million times the truth will come out. The truth will come out. So I told Emily not to worry about it. She don't have to be the one to do it. But so it's not like they don't speak, but like when I asked Emily a while back if she would. Emily's my oldest daughter. If she would ask her sister. That was when, remember when that, well, we ended up coming to find out it was my ex-husband that came banging on my door or whatever. Well, I shouldn't even say banging because he wasn't really banging, but he was knocking on my door at 1 a.m. that one time. And I had a reader tell me, actually it was Nina, told me that it was my daughter. So I had Emily ask my youngest daughter if she had come to my house knocking on my door. But Emily was like, Mom, I changed phones and I don't even have her number. So, I mean, they're not close by no means. She went all that time, changed phones, didn't even have her sister's number. But she went and asked her grandmother, which is his mom, and she gave it to her. And she did end up asking Ella, but Ella never responded. So she doesn't even respond to her sister. But I don't think she hates her or anything. I don't think there's any ill will. I think she's just so brainwashed by her dad, We're gonna tell him what he said about our oldest daughter too. Now, my oldest daughter does not talk to him. Not like the way my daughter does to me. Like if her dad was to text her, she'd respond. Like she'd respond to him and stuff. But like here we got my daughter's got all these problems and everything, this vehicle and stuff, and her dad's a mechanic. My daughter will never ask her dad. And the reason being is because she doesn't want to feel hurt when he is too busy for her, because that's what he's done in the past. He's always too busy for her. She like her dad, does your youngest have his traits? No, I wouldn't say she's toxic. She's actually very introverted, like only has like a few friends. Like I would definitely say my oldest daughter is more like me. But Ella she's very artsy. Her dad's an artist. So I would say she has qualities like him, yeah. But she's definitely, I wouldn't say she's toxic or anything. She's just young and naive and thinks her dad's a good person. Yeah, she thinks I'm the bad one and he's the good one. She's not abusive. No, not that I know of. Well, she did punch me in the face once. So maybe she is. Maybe she is. I take that back. She did punch me in the eye once. So maybe she is abusive. I don't know. Not the little girl that I had here in my house wasn't like that. But yeah, she gave me a black eye. That was our last conversation, actually. Well, no, I take that back. She asked me for money since then. But yeah, she punched me in the eye. I had a black eye. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. When I was telling her the truth about her dad, she didn't want to hear it, you know. So she punched me. That's when well, she was saying she wanted to leave here, leave the home. She wanted to go live with him. And that's what got me fired up in the first place. It's kind of, it's a, it's a kind of a long story, but I had given her money to give back to her dad. And so when I picked her up that day from school, I said, "Did you give your dad back that money?" And she said, "Yeah." He said he laughed and said I was the she said, and he laughed, Mom, and said that you were going to try to control things. And I lost it then. I lost. I mean, I was like, what? Going to control things? I don't know any woman that would give a man back his child support. I mean, come on. So, anyways, it just kind of went from there. So, and then I told her to just, if she wants to go live with him, she doesn't want to listen to me. I'm trying to protect her from him. If she don't believe me, she believes him, then she can go live with him. And she's never been back since. And she's only reached out to me once for money. It was when we got the what do you call it? The stimulus money. She wanted her part of the stimulus money, and which I wrote her out a check. I wrote her out a check and mailed it to her. Same day I put that check in the mail, I got an email from him wanting child support because he was taking me to court. So it was just a freaking ordeal. So, and I know because I worked for child support for years that any money you give the child, when I say child, she was 17. This is her senior year of high school. I know because I worked for child support for 8 years. Any money you give to the child does not count towards child support. So I told my daughter, I texted her, said, "Look, your dad's taking me to court. I'm going to have to, need to shred that check. And let's see how court goes because I'm probably going to have to pay him that money." And she didn't like that. And I can only imagine what he told her. "Your mom's so selfish. She's such a greedy bitch," or whatever. I can only imagine because he did not. And I ended up winning the court case, Lynn. I didn't even have a lawyer because he owed me a bunch of money because the girl lived with me her whole life. And he wasn't here. He left when she was 2. So he actually owed me money was the way it all worked out at the end of the day. So you can only imagine how pissed he was and how much he was running me down to her. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was ahead. I was out 0, and he was out a lawyer, and I don't even know what all. Who the hell takes someone to court for child support on a 17-year-old? It was February. She graduates from high school in May. Yeah. So anyways, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he was pissed about the fact that I won the case because ended up he owed me $12,000. But I forgave all that, Lynn. I freaking signed a statement and said I forgive all that, and I did pay him child support for those few months, which all it was money that he was already sending to me that I had been saving all that time to give to her. It's just an ordeal. Because because he kept paying me child support even after she came to me. I think even after she started living with him. But I wasn't spending it. I was saving it. I didn't know what the hell to do with it. I didn't understand why he was still sending it. His lawyer apparently maybe told him to. It's all money related, and I'm just pretty sure, pretty positive that that's where he manipulated the facts. So 2 years pass, and I read in my cards about the reason she wouldn't talk to me had something to do with child support. So I typed up every single possible thing that happened, sent her paperwork, proved to her that I sent him $2,100. She had no idea. He had never told her. And so, yeah, 2 years. He never once told her. I mean, she heard all the bitching about how awful I was, but he never once told her about that $2,100 that I sent him. So, yeah, But the very thing that keeps her from me, if I say anything negative about him, that's what she can't stand. Which makes sense, But he can run me down like nobody's business, make up shit about me, and she don't have a problem with that. I had to look up court records about a guy my sister had an affair with. Oh! Yeah, the court tells the truth. That's what happened. The court said that he owed me $12,000. It was so funny. Yeah, I came out ahead in that. But I lost my daughter because the entire time that was going on, she was living with him and he was running me down. Every time he would lose something, things didn't go his way, he blamed it on me. It was my fault. Everything was always my fault. Everything. Him cheating on me, that was my fault. I mean, everything was my fault, according to him. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. And it's been 3 years, almost 4 years now, that she won't speak to me because he's manipulated her. It's horrible. But I don't think it's going to last forever. Spirit tells me, trust in your capability to cope, and the truth will come out. So, but no, my oldest daughter really doesn't have much of a relation. They're 10 years apart or 9 years apart, but just like, they just don't have a close relationship. Honestly, I was closer with Ella than I was with my oldest daughter. Of course, times have changed now, but yes, take back your attention from it. Yeah, and that's what Spirit tells me all the time. Like, because trust me, I ask a lot. And I get the same message all the time. Just let it go. Let it go. Surrender. Let it go. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. And, there's not anything I can do. I've done everything I could possibly do. She knows the truth about that money, but I don't know. I think he still has manipulated her. Well, your mom should have gave you that stimulus money. There's no telling. But court takes forever. So by the time court came around, well, actually, I didn't even go to court. Oh my gosh, Lynn, it's so funny. I have a recording of the court, though. They were like deposing him, and I went and got me a recording of it, and they were like asking him, the kids' birthdays and how old they were. This was for his deposition. He did not know how old our oldest daughter is. He got Ella's birth date wrong. I'm like, this guy doesn't even know, or the reason why he don't know all that stuff? Because I did everything for those kids. I did it all. I was the one that raised them. Yeah, it's just so, yeah, it's funny to listen to it. I'm like, this fucking joker. Hi, Kushi. How are you, dear? He didn't know what year that our oldest was born. He didn't know how old she was. He didn't know Ella's birthday. I mean, and I think he had a really crappy attorney, because you think the attorney would have schooled him all that stuff first. It was embarrassing. I was like, oh my God, that's embarrassing that he doesn't even know his own children's date of birth. Yeah. But he wouldn't. I was, I filled out all the paperwork. I did everything for them. They'll have their whole life, registering for school, doctor's appointments, everything. I'm their mother, So that's how we feel about my brother's ex-wife's attorney. Yeah. Honestly, I did better not even having an attorney than his attorney did to him. I remember one time his attorney calling me up and telling me, child support is till age, I can't remember what age they said, 25 or something in the state of Missouri. I said, no, it is not. I said, I don't know where you went to law school or what. I said, I worked for child support for 8 years, and I can tell you when child support ends in the state of Missouri, and it is age 21. And I knew more than the freaking attorney did. Yeah, no, it's not 25. It is 21 if you go to college straight after high school. Ella did not go to college. Her dad, that's her dad telling her that she don't need to go to college, blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. Which I hate that freaking law. That is the stupidest law. And it always pissed me off. Even when I worked for child support, it made me mad because I didn't agree with it. I had to enforce it, but I didn't agree with it because, and that was the deal. That's why I signed away that $12,000. I said, well, I'll forgive this $12,000, but I'm not paying child support past age 18. Well, she didn't even end up going to college anyway, so I wouldn't have had to anyways. But I still forgave that money. I just wanted to be done with them. I just didn't want nothing to do with them ever again, So I was like, screw it. Well, if you have a strong work ethic and you don't pursue a medical law or professional degree like that, then sure. Well, Ella is very artistic. I'm not talking yeah, she's good at art. She's fabulous. And she does portraits. And I always wanted her to go to college so that she could, do something with her art. So, she had won art awards like crazy. She was already selling her portraits and stuff. She was already doing that even when she was in high school. She was that good. I try to manifest. I'm always like, I think one day I'm going to have Ella, one day when she comes back in my life, we're going to make a tarot card deck together. That's what I'm manifesting. I'll tell her what this card means to me, blah, 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 and then she will do the art. That's a dream of mine. And advertise your artwork. There are various publishing companies that will help with contracts and such. Easter readings. So, anyways, I shouldn't really be asking getting readings because then I start getting worked up about them. Which I need to just. I asked Spirit what I need to. What did I say? How can I make the best out of today? That's what I ask each day. I said, comfort and ease, number one priority. Like, cool. I like that. Comfort and ease, number one priority. So she may be selling her artwork now. You know, I don't know. I have no idea. But I would say she's like him in the fact that she was like a loner, you know, very much alone. But so, I mean, I'm kind of a loner too. Well, it's a beautiful day. I think I'm going to get off of here. I've been on here a while. It's been deader than a doorknob. Deader than a doorknob. You too, huh? I'll probably be back till tonight. Have to do my. Well, good. You're still on it. All right, good deal. Yeah, I took a walk this morning myself. It's a beautiful day here. So good for you. You're still keeping up with your workout routine. Yay, go Lynn. Oh my goodness. I tried this one treadmill workout. I hear you, girl. I hear you. Sore from it. Yeah. Did it have any running involved? I cannot stand to run. I have never been a runner. Only time I run is if somebody's chasing me. The 12-inch incline at 3 speed for 30 minutes. Oh, I see. All right, Chicky Doo. I'm going to get out of here and I will catch you later, okay? Keep taking breaks every few minutes. I understand. You have to work yourself up to that, right? All right, bye now. Bye.